wherever you're at, whatever time zone you're in. Good evening. Another day is always another opportunity, guys. I'm very grateful. I go by the name of Joshua, also known as I am Battlestrong. And another day is always another opportunity to continue evolving and to continue growing. So I'm very grateful to introduce to you guys. This is the entrepreneur version, right, of I Am Battlestrong 101. So this is first semester. There's going to be a 16-week series. And so yesterday, if you guys haven't tuned in, we Mental Health Mondays. We're going facing our fears, battling strong through our trauma. So those of you guys that have PTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, even anxiety, we are going through this workbook together on Mondays, right? On Tuesdays, guys. So happy Tuesday, of course. This is the Accidental Entrepreneur. So 50 things I wish someone told me about starting a business. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, I started everything that we see here, the Battlestrong, everything has been started from scratch, from a complete cell phone. I became a life insurance agent. I started as a dialer, a phone dialer for insurance agents, as I did have my license. However, during that time, during COVID, I lost everything. And so failed my life insurance exam 6 times until I finally passed it. Dialed my way through rock bottom as I moved state to state. And yeah, there was a lot of questions I had about entrepreneurship. There was a lot of things that, I had to hit my head and learn and go through a lot of learning curves. So I figured this book is great to introduce to I Am Battlestrong 101, our first semester. So the Accidental Entrepreneur, 50 things I wish someone had told me about starting a business. So again, for all aspiring entrepreneurs, or business owners, whether you're in real estate, auto, life insurance, no matter what it is, solar, this is a great way for us to stay locked in and learn all the jewels that are inside this book. So this session is the intro, of course, to entrepreneurship. So let's hop right into it. And shout out to the author, Susan. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but it is Brown. Well, last name is Brown, but she has a middle name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but shout out to her. I'll show you guys what this book looks like. If you guys want to order it, any young youth, if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, hey, this is a chance where we all learn together. So let's read the intro. It says, what is an accidental entrepreneur, right? The answer is a person who never expected to be a self-employed or thought of himself or herself as an entrepreneur. Have any of you guys found yourself like that? I know I did, as I just shared a little bit of my testimony with you guys. So this is awesome. We're all going to grow together. It says an accidental entrepreneur is not born or natural entrepreneur, or even someone who is comfortable at first selling products or services. Accidental entrepreneurs don't set out to be entrepreneurs. Rather, they find themselves working on their own by chance or reluctant choice, or only gradually come to find that they enjoy it. So at that point, they realize that they need to learn what they don't already know. Everything they can, in fact, and in order to make their business a success, right? So staying coachable, right? We got to be students of the game. That's what we're doing. So here are a few examples of an accidental entrepreneur. A communication specialist takes a retirement package, and a few months later, she agrees to do a project for her former boss. The boss, enthused about the specialist's work, recommends her to someone in another company. Soon, she is soon she is working on projects for 3 companies. One day, it dawns on her that she has a consulting business. This is with her, but so far the work has come strictly through referrals. How can she market herself to other companies? An engineer has not been able to find work in the high-tech industry and needs money to pay his mortgage. He takes a substitute teaching job at a local school and discovers that many of his students need tutoring in math. He starts an after-school tutoring program and discovers that he really enjoys working with students, especially those who are uh, math heroic. He realizes that he could build a business around this, but how? A therapist, counselor, or coach finds himself enjoying working one-on-one with clients and wants to build a private practice. She keeps her day job while slowly developing a referral base. At some point, she knows what she wants to do. She knows she wants to do this work full time, but she doesn't have enough clients to support herself to this degree. So, what steps does she need to take in order to accomplish this goal? A corporate refuge has vision of living a quieter life away from the city and the long commute. So she manages to move with her husband to a small tourist town. However, this new area offers very few well-paying jobs. The couple realizes that they need to make their own living on their own and decide to open a gift store, although neither of them has any retail experience. So they decide to invest their savings in this store. What they do need to learn in order to make this store a moneymaker and to keep its doors open over time. What do they need to do? They ask, right? So, in these cases and many more like them, the decision to be an entrepreneur comes about gradually as events change, priorities shift, and the need to make a living creates new needs and new possibilities. In almost every one of these cases, there's a lot to consider before jumping in if the business is get off the ground and keep on going. So passion, motivation are the first considerations. Entrepreneurship is like running a marathon. Keep that in mind. Remember, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Nothing happens overnight. Trust the process. I'm just gonna add that in here a little bit. Just some Battlestrong word tracks in here, right? But passion and motivation are the best or are your first considerations. So entrepreneurship is like running a marathon. You might run to lose weight, get in shape, or to prove that you can do it, or for a cause. However, these are all good reasons, but do they have sticking power? Keyword sticking power. Is your heart really in it? Is your heart really in it? Because people can tell, right? People can tell if your heart is in something or if you're just going through the motions. Passion sticks out always. So these are all good reasons, but do they have sticking power? Is your heart really in it? Before you take the first numbing step or the first running step, it would help to ask yourself, why am I doing this? That's the first question. Why am I doing this? For all you aspiring entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs right now, ask yourself, why am I doing this? Right? Because we need to wake up every day and be passionate about what we do, right? So that way we can help solve the problems with the solutions that we acquire from the tools and the resources that we develop from this book. Let's hop right in. Don't steal my word tracks, y'all. All praise to God. But it says, before you take your first running step, it would help to ask yourself, why am I doing this? If your answer is because I'm enthusiastic and passionate about it, then you will have a good chance. When your heart is truly connected with your goal, then you're willing to train, to run, to move past your obstacles, to reach the finish line, and to celebrate your success and do it all over again. The next time, however, you can learn from your mistakes and get to the finish line faster. So you may begin your entrepreneurship career by accident, but it's important to make this move intentional as soon as possible. For only once it becomes possible for it to give back to you the kind of profit and enjoyment you hoped for in the first place. Being an entrepreneur is far more creative than doing a job for someone else. Your business is a reflection of who you are, what you're passionate about, as well as the unique expertise you have to offer to the marketplace. If the decisions you do most of the work, you solve the problems, you take the heat when things go wrong, and you bask in the glory when things go right. It's exciting, scary, but are you doing what you love? So, how to use this book? The author says, I wrote this book so that everyone whose heart's desire is to have a successful business has the opportunity. to create, sustain, keywords, and grow the business to the best that fits their expertise, passion, and the needs of their perfect clients or customers. This book is for entrepreneurs who have from 0 to 20 employees. This book will boost your confidence and give you the tools, techniques to reach your goals one step at a time, as well as your stories and practical tips from entrepreneurs who have taken the leap and have successful businesses. This book can be digested in bite-sized pieces, as we're going to do. So look at the table of contents, then turn the section that interests you the most. Read one section at one sitting, just as we are, or just read one chapter. Do one exercise. Prioritize the ideas, tools, or techniques that fit your business strategies and that you would like to implement. Apply the ideas directly to your business. Then add them to your action item list or business plan. Keyword action, right? It's a verb. Move, momentum, right? Not not just oh, keep it in my head. No, action. Put it on paper, guys. Like I'm here to help us all grow. Like I really want to see us all grow together in our own individual lanes to serve a greater purpose, right? That's why we're here. In other words, this book is designed to be useful, practical, accessible, and encouraging, and most of all, to guide you from being an accidental entrepreneur to being an intentional entrepreneur with a thriving business. So, that is the intro to the accidental entrepreneur. Feel free to check out this book if you guys would like to. I'm sure it's on Amazon. All the hidden jewels we are going over this, whether it's a 14-week or 16-week. I put 16-week because I want to take my time. I'm in no rush. We're going to grow. We're going to seek to understand, and we're going to be successful entrepreneurs. And for those of you guys that are aspiring entrepreneurs, I'm here to give you all the free game. I had to start my entrepreneurship journey from a cell phone, and I was an accidental entrepreneur myself. And so this book is perfect, and it also has all the jewels, all the tools and resources, and I'm sharing it to everybody. So I don't know if you guys are believers in God or anything. For those of you guys that are on this episode, right? Because you guys know I got a bunch of different sessions in I Am Battlestrong 101. But I'm going to end off in a prayer for all of us aspiring entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs. Dear Lord, I come to you right now and I pray for anyone, God, that you gave them a vision. You gave them a purpose, right? You gave them not just a dream when they go to sleep, but you gave them something to wake up and live for, something to wake up and die for, something to wake up and share with the world. God, I pray for any youth that might be watching this video, anyone that might have their pen and paper and took notes. God, I pray for any entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs that we rise to our full potential together, that we continue to battle strong through all the obstacles that are placed in front of us, that we continue to battle strong through all the financial adversity that we may face ahead. Whether we win some or lose some, entrepreneurship is about continuing to keep going. As this book told us, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So help us remember that. Help us understand and seek to understand the tools and resources in this book to help give us that fuel to just keep on going. And when we feel like we don't have enough money to promote our business or market our business or sustain our business, help us understand that Jesus is always enough. That's how I got here, right? Before I read this book to present to everybody else and present to the world. So, God, thank you for this opportunity to share and grab the fruit from this book and sow it back into the community, into my peers and aspiring entrepreneurs. I needed this when I was a kid. I needed someone, a life coach like this, to pour into me and want to pour into me. So, God, thank you for this opportunity and platform that you've given me to pour back into the world and pour back into aspiring entrepreneurs. I pray after we finish with this message that everybody that's locked in and tunes in is able to use their gifts, their talents, their natural born abilities that you've equipped them with to go out in this world and create something that is just outrageously impactful, purposeful, unforgettable, history making. I pray that everybody that's aspiring to be an entrepreneur or is an entrepreneur, I pray everything that they're working on prospers. I pray that it grows. I pray that it scales naturally and organically off the character, off our integrity, off our hard work, off our diligence, off our willingness to seek to understand and be coachable, including myself. Thank you for this opportunity to pour back into others. And thank you for the resources that you give me and provide me to become the entrepreneur that I aspire to become, which is just an imperfect leader that is simply trying to help others and be the change that I wish to see in the world. I needed somebody like this. I needed an I Am Battlestrong life coach when I was little. So thank you, God, for putting that on my back and letting me run with this. Let's do it. I'm following you. Let's do it. This is today's first session, and I hope that all of you guys that are a part of this journey, I truly, truly hope that you guys prosper. This isn't about me. It's about us. It's about becoming the change that we wish to see in this world. I get emotional because I really care about you guys. Like, I could be dialing the phones for insurance and all that. I don't want to do that. I want to pour into you guys. I care about you guys. I care about the youth who are sitting on their bed wondering, like, where's my big brother, right? Where's my big sister? Who cares about me? Who cares about my longevity? Who cares about my goals? Who cares about my vision? I'm here for it. Type in the comments below whatever your passion is, whatever your vision is, whatever it is that you're aiming for, so I can support you, so I can pray for you, so I can pour into you, so I can invest in you. Okay? I want you guys to understand I'm here for you guys. That's what I Am Battlestrong 101 is about. And so I'm just grateful to share just everything that God has continued to just provide for me to give back to the community. Thank you for those of you guys. Thank you, walking underscore Jaguar 23. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. I love y'all. I truly do. God's love is strong and it's powerful, and it's rubbing off on me a lot. I'm sweating bullets. Don't look at my butt spot. I love y'all, man. So next week on Tuesday, we will be going over chapter 1. What is an entrepreneur anyway? And the coolest part is we'll be able to dive a little bit deeper for sure. As I believe this chapter is about, I believe it's about only, yeah, it's about 6 pages. It's a little longer than the intro, of course, but that's how it's supposed to be. You guys don't have to worry, or maybe there will be a pop quiz for some of these videos. You never know. So we're here to learn. I got my notebook right in front of me. This is not something I just pick up on a Tuesday and then just hop right in it and randomly do it. Like, these books are near me at all times, all the books I go over. So Mental Health Monday. So let's just go over it real quick. So that way you guys understand and know what you can prepare for. So Mondays, Mental Health Monday. For those of you guys that don't know, I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder. So I need to stay busy. I have to pour into my mind, body, and soul, or I'll lose myself. So I'm here to stay stable, right? As we all are. So the complex post-traumatic stress disorder workbook, Mental Health Mondays. That's on Mondays. Today, of course, we got the accidental entrepreneur on Tuesdays for all aspiring entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs, current entrepreneurs. Of course, every day we have the daily devotionals Monday through Friday, pouring into our spiritual health. Sundays, I also do a personal message that God gives me. Now, I don't know if every Sunday he's going to give it to me, but lately he's been really consistent. So every Sunday I've been given a Sunday message after church. Sometimes it's kind of based off our message. Sometimes it's strictly what God gives me. And so I'm grateful for all the experiences I have in life to apply also to the Bible to help articulate that to you guys. Now, Wednesdays, we have Goliath must fall. Fear, rejection, and anger and doubt, they all must fall. So this is the I Am Battlestrong Life group that started on Wednesday, November 1st, 2023. So if you're looking to grow in that way, that aspect, tune in on Wednesdays, 5 p.m. We're live. Where are we at? Thursday. Shout out to my buddy Collins at church. Just the other day, this is his book, personally written by him. You see him on the back. Shout out to my boy, man. We'll be reading his book on Thursdays, and I'll just give you guys a brief synopsis of it. It says, as long as you're still alive, you'll experience challenges that are far beyond your control. You may end up thinking that giving up is an option, but it shouldn't be your final decision. Challenges produce resistance, which develops inner fortitude. As you go through challenges, you'll become stronger and stronger, hence leading into an excellent opportunity for growth. So that's on Thursdays, guys, if you guys want to grow. All right. And then Friday, how money works. So stop being a sucker, right? So we are growing financially. We're growing our financial literacy. So I'm very grateful for those of you guys, again, who are tuned in. I don't have the last book on Sundays. If you type in All Things New by Amanda Relf, you guys will be able to buy that book for your kids, as that's going to be the first book added to the I Am Battlestrong book club. So we have something for everybody, guys. You're trying to grow spiritually, we got you. You're trying to grow physically, we got you. You're trying to, with the battle sticks, of course, live videos, workouts. If you're trying to grow financially, we got you. Financial literacy, it all. And I'm sure financial literacy is going to be in the accidental entrepreneur as well. So guys, we're growing mentally as well. We got the PTSD, understanding complex post-traumatic stress disorder. We got sermons on Sundays, messages. We got something for everybody. So outside of the merch, outside of all that stuff, we have something to offer everybody. When I step into the room, I can solve a lot of problems with a lot of solutions and resources, as well as tools that God has given me, strictly all straight out of rock bottom. Like, it's all been documented. So thank you for those of you guys that have supported this journey. And yeah, I'm out. Another day is always another opportunity to battle strong. Y'all have a blessed night. Stay safe. Oh, and shout out to the love. I appreciate you, Walking Jaguar. You know we only see the supporters around here. We won't pay attention to the haters. Keep it up. Keep moving. Stay focused.